It's the home opener of this new season between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Texas Rangers. And we are underway this afternoon from Arlington as the first pitch misses for ball one. Harold, this Ranger ball club as they begin play, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, Matt, it's been disappointing. I mean, here we are in the dog days of August, and this shows your colors right now. I mean, there's been a lot of bickering and complaining, but because they've been playing poorly, and it's hot, and they're all irritable. It's not a fun club to be around.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Hit out towards second. Odor has it. No problem here. 1 away. Set to get his day started, Michael Franco. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Hamels ready with the 1-1. Fouled back. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Ready now, Cesar Hernandez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there, no balls and a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Mazzara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's Elvis Andrus now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rangers, number 1, shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Popped up. Joseph is there for it. 1 down. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in the speedy Carlos Gomez. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. Harold, these Phillies as they begin play here today, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Curveball swung out and missed. 2-1 now.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. Make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And a swing and a miss by Gomez as he's kept off base here, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third.
In now, Joey Gallo. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw, and they've got him hung up out there between second and third. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels.
First baseman, number 19.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Striding in, Andres Blanco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. He takes the turn and heads for second. The relay. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Set to get his day started, Cameron Rupp. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Here's Michael Saunders now, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And Hamels takes something off to start the at-bat, and it pays off. It's 0-1. A 1 pitch on its way. And this is fouled at the plate.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
He got him live. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Third baseman, Adrian.
Sent on the ground out to second. Hernandez ranging up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Mike Napoli now. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Ball one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Just missing here, 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Set to get his day started, Rougned Odor, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. And that one's taken outside for a ball. They walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner. Jonathan Lucroy is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, that's such a great pitch for the pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score as the Rangers strike first to lead it 1-0. Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Lifted the other way out to left center. And Kendrick will make the play to retire the side. Standing in, Howie Kendrick. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Howie Kendrick
takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And another foul ball. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Odor is there. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning.
Now
here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Beltre ranging into the outfield, makes the catch, and that. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Left fielder.
There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss. 1-1.
Boy, that's a tough two-seamer to hit right there. Usually that two-seamer will start in on the hitter and tail away, but that one started at the middle of the plate and broke off. Uh-oh, look out now. Boy, Matt, we're watching him have great success on that exploding fastball at the top of the zone. And I'm telling you right now, you can't catch up to that. It looks great to you coming in, but you have to get your bat in the position to get on top of it, and it's just too hard to do all those things and think you're going to square it up.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
The shortstop, number 1, Elvis Andrus.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Joseph is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Center fielder,
here's Carlos
14.
Gomez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. And that's in there. Base hit. Here's Joey Gallo now. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Runner goes. And this one's in the dirt. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stop. Digging in to try it again, Maikel Franco. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Maikel Franco.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Back up the middle. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit. So digging in now, Tommy Joseph comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And there's ball 1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. Ready for another chance? Andres Blanco. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. Drilled right back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. The relay, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Rupp. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And Hamels loves to start guys with the change. That time it's good for a strike.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
This pitch is popped up. Napoli is there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Joey Gallo now. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Designated hitter.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Here's the third baseman, Adrian Beltre. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1 ball, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line to the right side. And Beltre's got himself a base hit. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Napoli. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. The 1-0 delivery. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you gotta bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again. If you're able to locate your fastball like that, you're gonna have a good game. I'm not surprised to look up and say he's having a good game right now because he's been spotting that fastball pretty good in most of the game. Oh, he might have got away with it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. Digging in, Rougned Odor. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-1 pitch. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
Now batting.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. And this is fouled back and out of play. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got you 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Stepping into the box, Nomar Mazara flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Herrera. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Michael Saunders. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The right fielder, number 5, Michael Saunders.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Howie Kendrick comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's Beltre. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first. Stepping up now, Freddie Galvis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Freddie Galvis.
Hit on the ground out to short. There is Andrus. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Left fielder.
Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. Here's Elvis Andrus now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the contest for the Rangers so far. That's by him for strike 1. 2-1.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Set to deal on 2-2. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Saunders has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2. Here's Carlos Gomez. A hit in 2 tries so far. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware. Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him. Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in once again, Joey Gallo. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Man, he's got a good fastball. He showed it off right there. He blew it right by him.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. No hits in 2 trips to the plate.
Fielder, Odubel Herrera.
Into the windup and the pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chu has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Maikel Franco. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. The relay throw, and he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. Ready once again, Cesar Hernandez. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that swung on and missed for
really keeps his pitch count down.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Tommy Joseph. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1. This is in the air to left field. Chu has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Adrian Beltre. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Here's Mike Napoli now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Mike Napoli.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a neck-high fastball that time. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back in standing. Nobody out, runner on first. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Herrera going back on it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Now
Here's Rougned Odor now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Odor.
First delivery to him on the way. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with one away. 0-2, here it is. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Rupp recovers, and the throw to first is there to record the second out. Ready for another chance? Jonathan Lucroy. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Joseph is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andres Blanco. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Left side, fielded by Beltre. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Now batting.
So striding in, Cameron Rupp. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Well, this offense finds themselves struggling right now, and they're down a few runs. They got to try to manufacture, get somebody on, maybe hit and run, and then you look for the big ball. Looks like right now everybody's swinging for the downs. They got to turn it around a little bit, play a little small ball, get it going.
Right fielder.
Digging in to try it again, Saunders. Michael Saunders. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. This is flared out towards second, and this is taken for the. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Right fielder Nomar Mazara.
Joely Rodriguez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Joely Rodriguez.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1 towards second. And he's set down, 1 away. Striding in once again, Shin-Soo Choo. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And that slider's almost in the dirt. The 1-0 delivery. That's lifted the other way out to left. Kendrick has a read on it. 2 down. Now at the plate, Elvis Andrus. He flew out in his last at-bat. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Saunders is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Howie Kendrick.
Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mazara's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Freddie Galvis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, fielded by Odor. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Odubel Herrera. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Gomez. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, that's a high pitch he's swinging at right there. Even if he makes contact on that, Matt, I think it's a pop-up. He's probably not going to drive that ball. That ball's so high out of the zone.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Chopped weakly to the left. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. Here's Joey Gallo now. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. First pitch on its way. There goes Gomez. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. It's too high, and that might not have been in time anyway. Knowing his wheels, it's a stolen base. Comes set with the 0-1. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to 3rd here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Ground ball up the middle, and it's going to get through into center field for a base hit. And that'll bring home another as they open it up to a 4-0 advantage now. Digging in, Adrian Beltre. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Adrian Beltre.
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Here's Mike Napoli now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Mike Napoli.
Swinging a little blooper to center. Herrera moving in. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Rougned Odor now. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
This is where the big dogs show up. You got runners on. You got a 2-0 count. You got to make a pitch on the corner and have confidence you can put it there. Don't groove one. That's when you get hurt.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And he takes ball 1. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will. Digging in, Maikel Franco. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Into the windup and the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Mazara's on his horse. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Digging in, Cesar Hernandez. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
And Beltre throws on to first for the out. And that'll bring in Tommy Joseph. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit to short.
Andrus fields it cleanly.
On to first, and now the Phillies are down to their final out. Standing in, Andres Blanco. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Franco rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the run is in from second as they're on the board for the first time. 4-1 now. Now in the box, Cameron Rupp trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Hit hard toward first, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. Cole Hamels, strike a pose. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding in this one. I mean, we talked about his dominance throughout the game, and he allowed only 1 run. So to me, there's no doubt he was the story here.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. First for the victorious Rangers. 4 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left